Okay, I have almost all of Unit 95 north of the river in Morgan County and a little bit of Weld County. I have almost half of Unit 96, those portions in Morgan County, which runs from the Highway 144 bridge at Orchard all the way to Highway 71 is my portion of Unit 96. And then also those portions of Unit 99 in Morgan County and Washington County down to Last Chance. As far as big game goes, it is mostly private property. Unit 95 is all private property except for the Weldon Valley State Trust land, just north of Weldona. Unit 96 has a few state wildlife areas that can be productive for deer. There's quite a few deer stay in there, and every year there's quite a few deer that are harvested in those state wildlife areas in Unit 96. Those in my district include Gene K. Toole, brush, and in Unit 95 is Jackson Lake State Wildlife Area and Andrick Pond State Wildlife Area. In my district in Unit 99 there is no public property in my district. The only public in Unit 99 is brush prairie ponds. Most of the big game hunting in my district, deer or pronghorn, is private, and you'll need access to those private lands before you can hunt, unless you're hunting in Unit 96 on the wildlife areas along the river or in Unit 95 on Weldon Valley State Trust. As far as deer populations go, there's a lot of deer in all three of those units. There's good densities throughout. Unit 95 has the Wildcat Canyon that runs from up in just along the Morgan County, Weld County line all the way down to the river at Gene Toole, and it holds a lot of deer. All that dry land farm ground and up on the breaks and the pasture ground up in 95 holds a lot of deer. Unit 96, being the river, of course, has a lot of deer, including a high density of whitetail, but also a strong population of mule deer all throughout Unit 96. Unit 99 also has multiple creek bottoms that run eventually to the Platte River, including Kiowa Creek, Bijou Creek, Badger Creek, San Arroyo, and multiple others. But those are all good quality habitat for deer, along with farming practices in that county, Morgan and Washington County, that they keep deer in those populations, as well as antelope. Northern Morgan County along the Weld County line is very good habitat for antelope populations, and the same can be said in Unit 99. Lots of antelope, lots of good hunting. Most landowners are willing to talk to hunters about not only deer, but especially antelope. So access can be available if you take the time to talk to those landowners ahead of time. Other hunting in my district, Morgan County, I have one of the highest hunted districts for waterfowl. There's a lot of waterfowl in and along the Platte River, plus on the state wildlife areas. We have a lot of shallow wetlands, and we are in a major portion of the migration corridor. I have what's called the Golden Triangle of waterfowl, which is Jackson Lake, Empire Reservoir, and Riverside Reservoir. And all three of those reservoirs are major stopover or roost points during the migration for both ducks and geese, as well as other reservoirs throughout the county. There's a lot of waterfowl hunting, a lot of small game, pretty much any small game that you can find in the brochures, you can find out here, especially in Unit 96 on the state wildlife areas along the river. And turkey hunting has gotten very, very popular in my district out here in Morgan County. There's a lot of access for turkeys. The population is growing very rapidly and is a very healthy population. Licenses, we're able to increase licenses fairly regularly, allowing for more opportunity for hunters. The river is pretty much all limited as far as limited licenses goes in Unit 96, but they're even on the state wildlife areas, those birds stay on there all spring, even though there can be birds harvested in there multiple days throughout the week. They're still huntable birds all season. Over-the-counter turkey in Unit 95, the only public places to do that are Andrick Ponds and Jackson Lake State Wildlife Area. However, there's no over-the-counter licenses available in the fall. The two state wildlife areas get hunted very heavily and don't stay as productive throughout the spring season because of the increased pressure due to being an unlimited unit. Unit 99 has no public access, although it is unlimited licenses as well.